Holy cow, it's the exact piece I've been looking for my whole life. Would you look at that? Okay, so I hope everybody's doing great out there. This is what I've been working on. No, I didn't film it. It's a mystical little village thing. And here's a shout out to Ben Studio on the Lake. He's the one that kind of got me to challenge myself to carve something like this. Okay, so you can see the starts there. Stairs go up here. They go into a canyon down here. Come up and come around. Yeah, so there you go. It goes in that door. Comes out that door. You walk up those stairs and comes out that door to the castle up top or whatever it is. So guys, I am going to be making a video. I'm going to be doing a challenge video on this. So I'd like to see everybody carve it. Here's a smaller one. And it will be a giveaway challenge. So I'll figure something out to give away for it. But that's not yet. And I'll be carving another one myself for the challenge. So anyways, but that's not what this is about. This video is about carving a dragonfly. So this one I wanted to have I found this piece on the beach. I wanted to have the tail sticking up. So it's like, whoosh, there you go, Just Carve Rob. You guys check out his channel, Just Carve Rob. Great friend of mine, great carver, and he's all sorts of different carving tools. But anyways, I don't want to keep talking. I want to start carving this dragonfly. I am going to be doing stained glass for the wings. I got all that stuff, stained glass. I tried to dabble in it a bit before I started wood carving. And, well, I didn't like it, but maybe I can do some wings up here for the hummingbird. So this guy will be sitting like this on a log. I don't know if it's like this. It will be an outdoor piece or whatever. So we'll have a head. Okay, so here, let's see here. We'll have the head, the body, and then the tail. So the tail will be up in the air, okay? So what I'm going to do is start carving. And so you just like mark your head here, body, and then the tail. Okay? So I'll put these rings all the way around. And well, whatever. I'm just going to start carving. Okay, yeah, bye. And guys, today I'm running a Dremel 4000 with a Dremel flex shaft and this Kutzall burr. This is a ball nose burr. You can get it at the Kutzall site listed below in the description. Use the code CFusion to save yourself 5%. This is the ball nose extreme, guys. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so I got it carving. I was carving it here. So here will be the head. Here's the body. And here's those little things. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can make these round inside there. You can make them like scales kind of thing. Kind of like this. This is what I want mine to be like. Okay, you guys can do it any style you want. And once again, guys, it's always good to have reference pictures from the internet. My printer is just a black and white printer, but, you know, just to have reference pictures. I also thought when I was carving, I also thought about, you know, these house here, these house things here. This one's not done, but they're pretty tricky to do. I'm not going to lie, they're pretty tricky to do because you have to really, really super open your imagination, and not everybody has access to cottonwood bark. So, let me close the window. So, I thought maybe a dragonfly would probably be a better challenge. So, I'm going to be doing a dragonfly challenge. It won't be this video. This video is not challenge. I'll make a video especially for it with the challenges and the rules and stuff like that and what the prize will be. But so anyways, that's that. It won't be these. It will be a dragonfly. Because you guys, we got some wood turners like Pete's a wood turner, Glenn's a wood turner in our group. And I think like if you have a straight stick, you don't have, your Dragonfly doesn't have to be tail up like this. It can be straight like this too. But I think a wood turner would be able to make some really wicked Dragonflies if they got a straight stick and they turn all their stuff. So it's going to be a Dragonfly challenge. So and it can be any shape, or, well, I'll talk more about that. It can be any kind of Dragonfly you friggin' want. So these tail things here, you can see like this. See, it gets bigger, smaller, 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 smaller. I tried to do that my best, okay? But what I did for these, this is bigger, gets smaller, 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 smaller. We got a Just Carve Rob seamstress tape here. No, I can't find the Just Carve Rob tape measure. So all I did here is I went like 2 inches, 2 inches. Then I took a 1/4 inch down each time, right? So it gets 2 inches, 1 3/4, 1.5 inch, 3/4, then 1/2 inch, right? I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with this tail. I have a plan, guys. I know what I'm doing with this tail. I know what I'm going to do with the face too. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to carve in here with my, I'm going to be using my master carver for this. Okay, I don't know what kind of burr I have on here, but I'll be using a sharper burr, and I'll make it so like this looks like it's overlapping this one. This is overlapping this. So this will be the higher point right here on this side, then it'll go lower down here with undercuts underneath here. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now. Oh, also guys, I do believe this wood is birch. Yeah, birch wood. Okay guys, before I start grinding these pieces in, I want to talk about this Master Carver Micro Pro. I got this on Amazon. It was $200 American. Just Carve Rob also has one too. It goes 46,000 RPMs. I have another one. It's called Ram. It's a micro carver too. But I'm going to use this one today. I got this Kutzall taper, normal. It's not extreme because I don't want to run extreme burrs in this handpiece. Because for me, this will not replace my Dremel. My Dremel will be my bulk carver, right? To get rid of wood fast, just like my Fordham. But this tool is more for like a detail, smaller carvings like this, okay? But this is very quiet. And it's very smooth in the hand. Watch, it won't even shake on the table. There, it's running, okay? It's got a speed control. It's got a forward, reverse. It's a great tool, these micro carvers, and this one for 200 bucks, I'd say this is the best bang for the buck. And but it definitely won't replace my Dremel. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is cut in here and get these points higher than these points and make it so like they're all coming out from underneath there. Kind of like fish scales. Okay, so this is what I got so far. I wasn't able to get a good undercut there with that bit, but I'll do that after. So anybody that thinks I'm going to carve a normal Dragonfly got to be out of their freaking mind. So what kind of Dragonfly you guys think I'm going to carve here? Any of you that guessed a wood spirit Dragonfly, you're right. This guy is going to be the protector of something I haven't figured out yet. But his face here is going to be a wood spirit. Not even a wood spirit, just a face. Okay, this is going to be his shell. It's going to be undercut deep in here, so it's like he's going to have like a turtle head. He can tuck it in when he's getting approached by an enemy. This back here is going to be like a scorpion stinger, but it won't kill the enemy. It will just stun them, so he can call his backup, and they can take care of the evil spirits. Because this is a good spirit, Dragonfly, guys. That's what wood spirits are, is good spirits. But a stinger, we'll figure out what that's going to be about after. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this face in. So for all you beginners, I'm going to be cutting this way into the wood, okay? That's the hardest type of carving you can do, is carve into the grain, like this way into the end of a stick, okay? That's the hardest type of carving there is, okay? This would be face carving. This would be called end grain carving, I think, maybe. So you guys can see how I carve my wood spirits. I'll film a few minutes of me carving this, but let's see how it turns out. I want to make it so like I got this vision in my head, so he's like bald and his hair is kind of blowing this way. And I'm not going to be able to give him a beard because I would need to have wood coming down the bottom. So I got some copper wire, and there's going to be some more coming here today from Amazon. And his beard is going to be, oh yes, copper wire. Oh yes. Okay, you guys can kind of see that. That's kind of, there's mustache will go down the sides. Kind of how I'm going to figure it out. I'm just going to carve it. I won't be able to film it. Okay, so we'll see it in about 30 hours. Okay, so here's what we got so far. See how far I took those eyebrows back? And the mustache to make that nose really stick out? That's the same with your wood spirits, guys. The farther that you take those eyebrows back and the farther you take that mustache back, your nose will stick out. So I like this guy so far. He's gonna have a little spiky brass hair coming out of his head, and he's gonna have brass beard coming out underneath, kind of going like whoosh, 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 this way. He's gonna have brass feet, like legs and feet. He'll be sitting like that. I don't like, as I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee, I don't like how long this part is, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate this. I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna cut straight down on there. And I'm going to make this round and then this rounder in here too. Okay, so I'm going to do that next. But I'm not going to take it that deep because I still got to make it bigger than this. Because bigger, smaller, 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 right? So this will be, I'm just going to separate it. I'm not happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now quickly. Okay, guys, so that's what I got so far. I just want to take a quick second here and give a shout out to one of the loyal subscribers at Carving Fusion here, and he's an acting member on the Facebook Carving Fusion World of Wood Carvers group we got too. What a great group, guys! And if some of you guys are new wood carvers, we'd love to see you join the group because it's total supporting group for new carvers, and nothing negative is said on there. As soon as I catch wind of something negative, a comment on there, well, I'll take a serious thought about kicking the person off the site. So anyways, his name's Alan Terry. Alan, here's a shout out to you, but I see that you're always challenge yourself and trying to do new projects, and you're a great active member on the site. So I just want to say thanks for all the support, and it's great to see all the different things you try. You know, so wicked and good for you. Okay, so that wind spinner that you made, I really like the colors that you put on there too. So this shout out's to you, Al. Thank you for everything. So anyways, guys, here's what we got so far with this guy. Okay. I got the underbelly carved out of him. I'm just using my imagination mostly on this piece, guys. Okay. I'm kind of at a stand like a stuck point here. I don't know what I want to do for texture on here. If I had one of those carvers just carve, Rob had that SMC carver, I could do like a diamond pattern. So I'm not too sure what I want to do here yet. I know, like I said, I know his hair up top here is going to be little tiny pieces of copper sticking out. And his beard's going to be copper. I'm going to have copper in for his legs. And this stuff takes a lot of work, guys. You know, your Dragonfly doesn't, when I have the challenge, doesn't need to be near like this, right? Just carve one up and call her done. So here's some stained glass I got. I'm going to recut it better, okay? This is red. Got a pattern on there. I don't know much about stained glass, guys, and I'm not going to be recording making this
these wings with stained glass because I don't know enough about it. If you guys want to see me making more stained glass stuff, I'd like to, but this is more of a wood carving channel, not a stained glass channel. So this will be one wing. It's not going to be the original shape, guys. I'm going to change this shape, make it look more like aggressive kind of style, right? So there'll be 2 wings on each side. Okay. And then I'm still not sure with the tail, with the spike. 2 wings on each side, copper legs, copper hair. And this is what use copper wrap. And then this is soldering. Mine's not the best, but whatever, it works. It says what it is. So I'll be coppering it and putting wings in there. These are way too small. But yeah, so 2 wings each side. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So I think this is going to be the end of this video because, well, it's just too much work to make it all one video. I'm going to do these wings tonight. I'm going to get them ready for tomorrow. I'll explain what I did, yada yada. And yeah, hope everybody's good and being safe. And there'll be another video coming out the day after this because I got to finish it, right? Yep, sure do.